Yeah, I'm going straight in. Regardless of what you try to do in the Black Mirror, the prophecy gotta be fulfilled. It's like if you in the field in the mountains and you got some hidden steals. The hidden steals get discovered. They get discovered because you try to hide them in the hills. And you from the hills, so you gotta get discovered. And it's time for you to go back to them caucus heels. It's time for you to go back to them caucus heels. And you better use your heels and run real fast, cause your Achilles heel need to move fast before they get severed on a piece of glass, trying not to stay out of them heels. And when we talking about heels, we could go back to the Greeks when you had on skirts and you had on your high heels, and you was with your boys and y'all had the sheets, and y'all was licking on each other like you was sweet, and y'all was rubbing on each other's feet and sweet, and I mean you was saying sweet nothings to each other under the sheets. And you like to beat and you like to lick and you like to hug and you like to tug and you like rubbing your hairy faces on each other's mugs. Rub-a-dub-dub. And you wasn't even on drugs. That's why the angel came and said it's time for you go back home, because it's time for you to go back home where you came from. Where you from? The first shall be last and the last shall. Where you from? Where you from? You might as well tell them that you from the caucus, and you sound like Optimus, and you like the transform into your dresses and your heels, then you transform into your suits, do your presentations, and you got $1 million appeal, and you got your presentation, but you don't carry steel, you carry the pen, and you will fuck up a motherfucker's life with that ink signature in, and create a bunch of gnomes, and you create a bunch of unknowns, and you create a bunch of individuals, and you secure their domes, and you need to go back home and take your money with you, because the money is the equal of our magic, because you just use the money to try to take away from our magic. And your master degrees is like our master degrees on the magician walls and the pyramids, and you just reflected and you just took the science and you connected and you made it carnal, and you keep individuals in lower chakra thinking when we really spiritual. Any individual that's focused on your money and what you focused on, they sinking. It's thinking, and that's what the world is getting consumed about. But it's all changed and it's all rearranged, cause the first shall be last, the last shall be first, the first shall rise out of the dirt. So it's over. It's time for you to go back to the mountains, and it's time for you to go back to your mountains and be sober. No more steals. Go drink your snow. You know what I'm saying? Go work on your life. And we love you. You know what I'm saying? Just cause you gotta go back to your, you know what I'm saying, original, don't mean we don't love you, but you had your shot. You spent the 400 years, actually 500 years doing wrong, so it's karma for that. So you gotta pay. So that little movie that you put in the Black Mirror, it ain't gonna work. You still gotta go home, and the deportation you doing with the other people, that's you. So it's time for y'all to go home. You heard? I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger here to give you your message. It ain't personal, I'm just here to give you your message. Universe said me to tell you it's time to go home. Let's go. Yep, we got our land back. You know what I'm saying? The universe ain't gonna allow you to stay here. You're gonna get sick. As long as you're on our land, you sick. And we already understand the only assets the US got is us. That's why you put us on the stock exchange. We're the biggest asset. We're the only asset. Without us, this just a rock. Cause you won't make it without us. We already know that, so it's time for you to go home and make it without us. That's the word.